Okay, today is Thursday, which means automatically, if you don't know, it means there's a Twid today. So we go to Bungie.net, click on Destiny to appear, scroll down right here, This Week in Destiny. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little fucked. My allergies are going crazy again. Life sucks, get over it, it's all Gucci. This is a pretty big one, it's not super big, it's not super small either, so let's get into it. This adds to the light developer stream we had on Tuesday. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it yourself. It's got some cool stuff in it. We've got prized exotic missions coming back, which to talk about here, which is Whisper and 0 Hour. Whisper will come out day 1 on Into the Light, which is April 9th. And then the 0 Hour, which is Outbreaks mission, will come out on sometime in May. I believe it's May 7th or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. You'll be able to craft both the weapons, so that's pretty cool. Get some new options for that. Get new ships for both. One is just a redesign of one, and the other one is as well, but better. They're both redesigns. So if you have the OG ones like I do, remember to show them so you can prove you were there first. Again, apologize for my allergies. It sucks. I hate it. Everyone hates it. New PvP maps. We got to see them earlier in the week. They were also really cool looking. I won't lie, I like them all. There's a little bit of a weird look to one of them that's going to be a little bit problematic, but I think it'll be okay personally for fun. So we'll see. You'll be able to change your character on April 9th as well. You'll be able to change its gender, its face, its hair, its markings, its body type, everything. You'll be able to change everything again. Which is really cool. They allow you a lot of changes. So if you have a male, you want to make it female for a slimmer hitbox, or vice versa, or whatever, up to you. You can also on April 9th change your name one time. I really wish Bungie would just allow this permanently. I don't know why they have such a problem with this. Plenty of games, like look at Fortnite, look at other things, allow you to change your name every couple weeks. I don't know why Bungie won't allow it. But yeah, so you'll be able to change it on April 9th. So congratulations, I guess. Cool. If you want to mess it up or fix it because you messed up like I did, cough, cough, you can. I might fix it, might not. Who knows? Pantheon, they don't talk about much more about this. I think this might be something really cool. This is either going to be one of two things. Or something really lame where just go and do raids and you get like a special loot or something, challenge, some shit like that. Or it's going to be its own activity and it's going to have all the previous raid bosses. And they're going to spawn in it. It'll just be the boss encounters. And you just go through one and the next, because it does say the new raid boss gauntlet start on April 30th. In Pantheon, you'll have the opportunity to face raid bosses in a weekly challenge with escalating difficulty and rewards. It's a chance to rally your clan or use Fire Team Fighter to take on this challenge. We'll have more details as we get closer to the release. So that's my guess. It's going to be basically just raid bosses constantly you have to fight. Won't be the entire raids, but it'll be other raid bosses. So the ones from previous raids, we'll be able to fight them all. I think that'd be really cool if that's true. I don't know if it'll be all at once or it'll just be every week will be a different boss you fight and you can get loot from it and stuff. I don't really know exactly how they're planning to do that. Or it could just be like all the raid bosses and you go through. It'll be like a challenge thing. Every single one you do, you get more and more loot. And the farther you go, the more loot you go until you do them all. And I'm assuming it'd be all the raid bosses, obviously, that aren't currently available. Because if it's all the ones that are currently available as well, it's stupid. So I assume it's all the ones they took away, which is cool. Again, not sure exactly, but I hope that's what it is personally. You'll be able to skip the new light tutorial now. Of course, they bring that out after I've completed it 6 times over. Fucking hell, Bungie, why you wait so long? The Final Shape developer gameplay preview we are getting on April 9th as well. It'll be at 9:30 PT. AM, obviously. I'm excited for this. I'm really hoping they show us new stuff, and I hope they really show us something, well, new. Like, subclass-wise. I really hope they actually did do some work and add some more stuff to these subclasses. I am fine if it's the 3 light-based ones and that's it, but they need to add more fragments, more aspects. One aspects that are half-assed for some of them, and other ones are just, well, awesome, but the rest are shit, so, yeah. I really hope they did good there and just did that, or they just add new abilities, which I highly doubt, so, but yeah, we'll see. You'll be able to watch it on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, ironically enough. They don't have a kick yet, which is surprising, but yeah. You can watch it in different languages, depending on what your language is. That's the list. You get this new emblem as well if you watch it for 15 minutes, which is a really cool emblem. I like it. These emblems are from the other previous ones. You can also watch it and get these unlocked if you're almost there, if you didn't complete it, so that's cool. PvP Strike Team update. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's a lot. I'm just going to be straight up with the basics that matter. They're making 3v3 Clash and Collision in comp, and they're taking out Survival and Countdown Rush. I agree with Countdown Rush. I don't really agree with Survival. Survival is kind of the whole thing with comp. It has always been, so I kind of don't want them to take that away, but it's okay. 3v3 Clash is just... I think it's to get to so many kills, and you can res people, so it takes away kills. So it's like Showdown meets Clash. Collision is the new mode where the zone moves around, and the longer you cap and hold the zone, the better off you are. Something like that. Done a few of those. They've been a little iffy, but yeah. Don't know why they're doing it so soon after they just added it. I feel like they should have waited a while more, but Bungie for you. They're also making a crate system in the Clash and the Collision mode, so yeah. For some reason, Bungie is smoking crack. I'm saying that in the nicest way possible. They're adding the, what's it called? The special ammo boxes on the wall that's in the Collision mode. They're adding it to Trials. And at the first week, there's going to be 4 of them. And... yeah, there'll be 2. There'll be 1 on each spawn, so 2 there, and then there'll be 2 spread out throughout the map somewhere randomly. And they're shareable boxes, so everyone gets it. And then ammo drops when you die. So if I die, it drops whatever ammo I have left, if I have any. It also spawns in every single round. Why the fuck are they doing this? Okay, I'm sorry. This is dumb. So this has been the problem for a while. This is the problem with Trials, and that is. Bubbles and well. The only way to counter a bubble and a well is a shotgun or a sniper. As long as it does enough damage. There is no other way around it. A fusion maybe could kill it sometimes. I've seen it, but it's rare. It's very rare. Plus, who uses fusions? Linears could too, but no one uses linears anymore because they're shit. So, yeah. But, yeah, so Bungie have kind of just shit on everything by taking away the special, which has caused Trials to be a problem. If you don't have special ammo, when bubbles and wells get popped, you're kind of screwed. And a bubble, you can kind of counter it, kind of not. But a well is extremely hard to counter because they can shoot you while you shoot them. And it's problematic. Whereas a bubble has to come out of the bubble and you can team the shit out of him. Or you can just run in there and if y'all melee the guy, he dies. It's a bit risky, but it's possible. So yeah. So Bungie's solution is, let's add more special to the system. Even though everyone was bitching special was the problem. So instead of fixing the problem, which is bubble and well just needs to be nerfed to the ground, and I mean that with all amounts of ground, I mean literally to the ground, well needs to give you a healing thing but no extra health. Period. Just no extra health. It's the smartest thing. And it can heal you really quick, so if you're in a gunfight, you can heal quickly, but, you'll still die to a 3-tap hand cannon if they hit all 3 headshots. Like that. And if they don't, then you get enough health where if they hit a body, the 2 bodies won't kill you. It'll require another headshot. And something like that. Or just make well and bubble the longest cooldown supers. They are literally the most overpowered supers in the game, Bungie. Why the fuck aren't they the longest cooldown supers? They are quicker than everything else. Who the fuck is smoking crack at Bungie? I'm sorry, but that is the biggest stupid shit I've ever seen. Bubble and well have always been broken, and they get more and more broken the more they adjust the special ammo to counter because there's too much of it. And now they're like, we're going to add more of it so people will be happy. How about you just give us the goddamn old system back? And then we'd be happy because we'd spawn every round with special, which is literally what they're doing by putting it on a box. Ooh, it's on the box now. There's 4 boxes around the map. You could grab potentially 2 of them, maybe more. What? What the fuck? Just spawn us in a special. It's the same fucking thing. Well, why are they putting these boxes on the map now? It's so stupid. I'm sorry, I don't agree with this. And then every round it'll begin, you'll spawn with it. It's stupid, it's literally the same system. It just requires you to stop for 1 extra second to grab a box of ammo, instead of just running and gunning. I think this is stupid. I honestly am disappointed in Bungie hugely with this change. The second week they're making it where there'll only be 2 boxes, 1 in each spawn, and then you don't drop ammo when you die. But you still lose it. So, yeah, I don't know what they're smoking. I really don't know what they're smoking. The biggest problem is well and bubble. Okay, I agree. Roaming supers were dominant as fuck, hence why they made them longer timers. I agree with that. But a bubble and a well are basically they are the same. It's not basically, they are the same thing. They are roaming supers in a sense. You can put them somewhere, and nothing can be done about it. Okay, there's literally nothing you can do. If people are like, oh, well, you shoot the well. Yeah, you can shoot the well. But if it's against a good team, and you're a good team, you're not going to be able to get shots on that well worth of shit the time that point comes up and gets captured. Same thing with bubble. You're not going to break the bubble in time for that point. It's impossible. Either they need to make the point come a lot later, or the bubble needs to be destroyed. It's the reality of it. It's the sad reality of it. Because even if the bubble comes later, then they'll just passively play and get to the point and hide in shields and shit. Like, hell, I've even turned to a Titan. That should tell you something. I am a Hunter main. I have not played Titan in Crucible, other than for bounties, for Bright Dust bounties, in a long time. And this last few weeks, I've been playing Titan every weekend in Trials. I have never done that. I've played Warlock once in a while, but I'm always a Hunter main. And the fact I had to switch to Titan because how dominant Titan is right now is stupid. And yeah, the well is a pain, and I think well's more overpowered. Bubble is just ease of use. It's good for popping in situations and stuff where well, it's different. I don't know how to explain it. Well is definitely the most overpowered because you can shoot back, whereas bubble, yeah. But can't play on a Warlock worth of shit anymore. I used to be decent at it. I can't do it anymore. My aim, my shit, I can't handle the movement. I'm trash. I won't lie. I'm trash. So it's a big skill issue. So what's the next best thing? Titan. Is well more dominant? Yeah. If I pop a bubble on a well, they're going to destroy the bubble and kill me in my bubble before I can do anything. I can't get out of my bubble to kill them, otherwise I'm screwed. If I drop it right on them, they'll just punch the shit out of me and kill me before I can even shoot back. And then with a shotgun, the only shotgun that's good right now for killing wells is conditional. But if you don't freeze them, or you don't get all the pellets to connect fully when you melee them, afterwards, they're not going to die. They're going to survive. Your best option is to get freeze. Ignition doesn't kill anymore, which is weird because it was killing them well before. Now it's not. So that's some sort of bug. Or Bungie nerfed something and then, didn't nerf something else. Good job, Bungie. So yeah, Trials is about to be a shit show for 2 weeks in a row after Into the Light launches, and personally, I'm not happy about it. I think it's a waste of fucking time. I do hate this other system as well, but not in the same way. They're making it where if I take, let's say I have a special, so conditional, and I switch it to, Ace of Spades or something, right? I'll lose my abilities. I don't get why that is, because all people have to do then, right, is run forward, throw their nade, pop a melee, pop a shield, because that's what Titan's going to be. It's all Titans. And then they're Gucci. And then they can switch and they don't lose ability because they already lost it. They already used them all, so I don't know. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Maybe if it's several rounds in, yeah, but if it's right off the bat, not really. And most people don't switch past the first round, so yeah, it's not really smart, Bungie. I think that's pretty dumb. But that's just my opinion on it. I don't think it's really going to make a difference, so Bungie for you. Terms of service update, which I am happy about. This is finally the first time Bungie has actually commented on this issue. Fine-a-fucking-ly. And I'm happy about it because they actually, when they did this, finally talk about it, they actually say, we're getting rid of this problem right now, motherfuckers. Fuck all you. So all these little fucking cheating scum, guess what? Well, a special type of cheating scum, but yeah, guess what? Y'all screwed. We have also updated our terms of service with a focus on matchmaking and manipulation, moving forward intentionally manipulating matchmaking to gain an unfair advantage, whether using Smurf accounts or external third-party tools, will be a bannable offense. This includes attempts to bypass any of our matchmaking systems, including quitter protection. Am I tripping or is that spelled weird? My eyes hurt, so I don't know. I think it's supposed to say quitter or outlier. Outlier protection, maybe it's supposed to say. I think it's outlier. My eyes tripping. I'm seeing a Q. Shut up. Ranked and fireteam-based matchmaking. A Smurf account is defined as an account that has been intentionally deranked or sabotaged over a sustained period to present itself as a very low-level player for the sole purpose of manipulating matchmaking, which are detections differentiate shut up, English hard, from actual players. It basically can tell the difference from actual players and people sabotaging. Players who utilize these accounts moving forward will be subject to bans and restrictions depending on the severity of the abuse. This will have no effect on players who play in legitimate fire teams of mixed skill. See, this is how you can cheese the shit out of it then. If you have any players on your fire teams and your clans that are better than you, just play with them. Your KD will get fucking destroyed over time. You know, especially if you don't try. You just act like you're running around shooting, but you act like a bot or something. KD gets lowered, and then it affects your skill for other things. So Bungie's only fixed it solo, but in a fire team, a mixed skill, you can still abuse this, and there's nothing they'll do about it. Because they can't tell the difference by the looks of it. Good job, Bungie. Kind of fucked it up, kind of succeeded. Whoop-de-doo, I guess. For example, those who are helping other players to get to the lighthouse or in adepts in the Trials of Cyrus, or guardians who are playing with clanmates or friends who have different skills than their own. In addition, all initial warnings or bans will be manually reviewed by the team. Hold up. Did they just omit their skill-based matchmaking in Trials? Because last time I checked, there's only fire team matchmaking in Trials. There was no skill-based. But according to this, why would they suggest this in Trials if it's not skill-based behind the scenes? Because it wouldn't matter then if people are fucking with their stats, because it really literally does nothing in Trials if there's no skill base. Bungie just confirmed skill based is in Trials. I'm sorry, maybe you are thinking, maybe people will say I'm reading too much into that, but no. That's straight up, there was no reason to state that, because as far as we knew, there was no skill basing in Trials. This would explain why 90% of our matches are full of sweats, and it's fucking hardcore and nothing. And there's a lot of bots playing, but they're getting easy games. You watch, there's several streamers that are literal lesser players, and they know they are, and they get flawless every week like it's nothing. And then there's us that are decent or really good and just get shit on all the time. Because all we get is either cheaters or gun skill players that just want to super sweat, and it's like, bro, I just want to relax. And I know, it's Trials, you should sweat. I don't have a problem with that part. I have a problem with everyone else seems to get fucking bots, where we seem to get everyone that's mental. So it's kind of crazy. And now I'm like, seeing this, I'm like, huh. Bungie, did you just expose yourself? Maybe I'm reading into it. I'm just saying, there was no reason to mention that, because according to them, there was no skill base. But they mention it, which now makes me think there's skill base in Trials. Which we've always suspected there's some sort of skill system of some sort in place, because how screwed everyone gets. But I guess not. I guess we're not no longer suspecting it. It's factual. Okay, Bungie, good job. Kind of admitted that. Whoops. They also are fixing the patches that they said were coming out last time we had an update, but this time they're actually coming out, which is the Trials weapons now only drop on the weekly ones, so whatever week weapon is for the Adept, that's the only weapon that will drop for that week, which I like. That's a lot better. It's easier to focus farm for normal ones, because sometimes those Adept rolls do not drop good. Like, they never drop good. Let's be honest here. They suck at dropping sometimes. They also fixed the competitive world reward point system and be more balanced, because it's kind of shit still, so yeah, whoop-de-doo there. Whole bunch of weapon changes we're getting. Breach loader grenade launchers in PvE are getting a buff, so they're actually more useful, which is exciting. So mountaintop might actually be useful in PvE, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of shit in PvE in a sense compared to other weapons that are ad clearing monsters, so I don't really know. It may be good for damage. There's a couple rolls maybe that make it really good for damage. We'll see, but we'll see. Increased impact damage by 40%. This works out to roughly a 15% damage buff. How is it a 40% damage increase to impact, but only a 15% damage buff? I'm not good. I don't know how the damage scaling system works anymore, like in Destiny. I've given up trying to understand. A long time ago, I did all the math shit, but now I'm like, this seems wrong to me. If your direct impact damage is up by 40%, right? Like, if you're doing 100 damage, that's 140 damage. And if, let's say, your blast damage is 100 as well, like, I feel like that's more than 15%. It's not 40%, obviously, but I feel like it's more than 15%. Actually, you know what? I stand corrected. Maybe, no. 40 per 100. Okay, yeah, no, I stand corrected. It's about 15%. It's a little more, a little less. So, yeah, you know what? I stand corrected. I realize that now. Okay, shut up. Alright, the total damage versus varies depending on blast radius. That they finally confirmed it. People have been, dude, I've been saying it forever. Blast radius is how grenade launchers get more damage. The higher the blast radius, the more damage they do. I've been saying this forever. And people have said no, and people have said yes. It's been back and forth. I knew it was blast radius. Thank you, Bungie, for finally confirming it. Let's go. Reduce disorienting grenade radius, both damage and disorienting by 15%. I think that's good, because those things are kind of just busted. So, yeah. Lightweight bows were hurt a little too much for PvP. Or by the PvP bow nerf. I disagree. Leaving them just barely viable. This change helps them deal a bit more chunk damage and clean up wounded targets more easily without exceeding precisions for damage dealt. When the fuck are linears gonna get buffed, Bungie? I'm sorry, but when the fuck are special linears gonna be useful in Crucible? You're upset because of a fucking bow can't fucking an OP bow type, by the way, that shoots way too damn quick because of fucking Archer's tempo, does way too much damn damage because of Archer's tempo as well, because it doesn't reduce its damage at all. And you're gonna say, oh, we're sorry, a bow that's made for speed and should be a 3-hit because it's made for speed is too weak? But a linear that has no range, no aim assist, massive flinch, 4 times more flinch than anything else, and it's too overpowered? When all it needs is all I'm saying is the flinch needs to reduce. That's all I want. I want it to have normal fucking flinch, not this 4 times bullshit flinch. That's all I'm saying. Lorentz, Arbalest, they both feel okay, but the moment you get shot, I'm not joking when I say this. If you are shot by an SMG at max range where it does 1 damage to you, it will flinch your Lorentz or Arbalest shot to the fucking moon. I wish I was joking. I am not. 1 bullet flinches you to America from fucking across the seas. Like, it's just so stupid how bad it is. And that shit needs to be fixed. I'm sorry, but that is not okay. You want a bow that has no flinch practically, has easy as fuck aim assist, easy as fuck map distance, has infinite practical range, still, and you want that to be still overpowered. But you don't want a fucking Lorentz that has no fucking range, has no fucking aim assist past a certain range, literally none. It's not a slight drop off, it's instantly none. And literally at a certain range, your bullet doesn't even register. I've literally proven it. You shoot out at a certain range, and there is no damage indicator. It shows a hit marker, but it does not do damage to people. They nerfed the Lorentzes down. They nerfed the linears down. And I actually agree with that nerf, completely. I just don't agree with the goddamn 4 times flinch, where we have snipers that you can shoot through flinch still at infinite range. Okay? Linears are just a shorter range sniper. I agree with that. I like that. Why the fuck does it have 4 times flinch, Bungie? Why the fuck does it have 4 times flinch? Fuck me. You want bows to be cracked still, but you're afraid of my Lorentz? I'm sorry. No, I'm pissed by that. I'm still pissed by that. I'm sorry. You can bitch about my anger. I'm sorry about the rant, but I'm tired of Bungie's bullshit there. God damn it, you say you want a balanced sandbox, but half your weapons can't even be used in PvP because you got autos that are just dominating the field by a mile. And not 450s, by the way. It is Summoner. Summoner's destroying it. I love Summoner, by the way. Even I understand how broken it is, though. It makes fucking 450s look like bot weapons. Because if you get a perfect TTK on Summoner, guess what happens? I don't care how good your aimer is. I have beat plenty of people that had the advantage with prosecuting all headshots. Either physically nuke them or force a trade with them with a Summoner. They might have more range with that 450, but bro, it's not that hard to play in range because autos have a ton of range either way. It's really not that hard. So Bungie, fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. Whoever's in charge of your sandbox, please fire them and hire new ones. Or if someone's telling them no and they're trying to balance it correctly, fire that person. If they're actually trying their best to do good, but everyone else is telling them no, tell them fuck off. Please. I love this game, but fuck me, the balanced sandbox is shit. You fucked it up worse than an SMG meta. We had 4 seasons of SMG meta. 4 fucking seasons. And now we have auto rifle meta. That's worse than the fucking submachine gun meta because they have 4 times more range. What the fuck are you smoking? Bungie, you don't trade one weapon that's full auto at infinite range with another. You want a balanced sandbox. Make it where my hand cannon can fucking kill you. Make it where the auto can fucking kill you. Make it even trade. Then it's pure skill. Don't make it one weapon's better because it has target lock or one weapon's better because it has fucking infinite range. Bungie, what the fuck? What are you smoking? I'm sorry for the rant. I'm just saying this shit's fucking dumb. Okay, I hate Bungie saying they have fucking balanced sandbox. Okay, this is the worst sandbox in history. Why do you play it? Because it's a fucking unique game. It feels nice. It's awesome. It just sucks that they bitch. It's Bungie. It is Bungie that's bitching about it. They're saying how they make a perfectly balanced sandbox and that's what they strive for. And then they go and do this bullshit. I'm sorry. No. No. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Use your brain. Use your brain. Take your brain. Pull it out of your head. Look at it. Use it. Please. I know this is a rant. I'm sorry, but this shit been pissing me off for a while. And it's getting worse every season. We're not getting better. We're getting worse, damn it. What the fuck, Bungie? Precision, 450 RPM auto rifles. We're a little too forgiving in the weapon sandbox, where most weapons have become less forgiving, and their effectiveness reflects this. We've brought them down a little. Again, only a 5% damage increase is not much. I'm going to tell you that now. I want you to do the math. If you're doing 30 damage a shot, right? Which is not the actual number. 5% less that. Do the math there. What is 5% of 30? Nothing, practically. It's point something. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing! All it does is round down more instead of rounding up. That's what they've done here. Instead of it rounding up constantly, it's going to round down a little because of 5% less. It's still going to be the same TTK, I promise you. Maybe one less bullet to the body. Not to the head, to the body. I guarantee if you had all headshots still, you'll still nuke them. Oh, sorry, one more bullet to the body. I apologize there. One more bullet. Whoop-de-doo! These damn autos hit headshots like it's nothing. Fuck me. Fuck me, man. Balance. Perfect balance. Precision, 180 RPM, and adaptive, 140 RPM hand cannons. Needed a small tweak to how forgiving they are, particularly with the explosive payload perk on adaptives. The same is true of some pulse rifles and rapid-fire scout rifles. I'll be honest, I kind of was happy explosive payload was nerfed to the point where nobody was using it because you can't 3-tap currently, and you're going to be able to now, but you couldn't. I liked that. Personally, I liked that because it made it a lot better because there wasn't all those flinch-like shit. The reduced flinch did not reduce the flinch at all, practically. It still flinches like a fucking truck. So I was kind of happy that was gone. Personally, I was happy. But that's just me. That's just me. It's okay, though. Purple got his god roll. I got my near god roll of explosive. Explosive's just going to be meta again. It's okay. And then we've got explosive payload opening shot coming out on a fucking midnight Q soon. That's going to be fucking meta. Can't wait for that, hopefully. Hopefully they didn't fuck up its sight, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway. So, precision hand cannons on... Can 2 crit, 2 body, low resilience. Guardians again, and more easily get 3 critical hits with damage boosts. Increase space damage by 6%. I kind of liked it when it was 3 head, 1 body. I think they should have stayed that way. I'm not a big fan of 180s, but when I have used them, I always liked that it was that way. I mean, obviously it's low health, or low resilience, which means, you know, most people are running max resilience now, hence Titans are overpowered, because the resilience system is fucked for hunters. But yeah, anyways. Adaptive hand cannons have an increased range cushion for the 3-tap, and we've offset their damage reduction from explosive payload to allow them to 3-tap Guardians of any resilience within optimal range. Increased body shot damage by 1%, increased critical damage by 4%. Not much increase, but if they say it's enough to 3-tap, it's enough to 3-tap, I guess. Rapid fire pulses. Why the fuck are they getting a fucking buff? I'm sorry, but dude. These things are broken right now. Rapid fire pulses are fucking broken. Go use one. I dare you to go use one and find out. If you happen to see me, if you see hi, and it's bots obviously clan name, I want you to teabag me with it. I want you to teabag me with it when you get this fucking thing, okay? When you get this piece of shit pulse, I want you to bag the shit out of me when you use it. Because you know what? I know how fucking broken it is, and I know how shit it is, and how much I hate it so good, and Bungie thinks it needs a buff. What are they smoking? What are they fucking smoking? That's all I'm saying. Increase body shot damage by 3.5%. Increase critical damage by 1%. I don't care if it's barely a buff, okay? It's fucking a buff. They don't need it. Period. Lightweights, they did need a buff. I agree with this. Increased body shot damage by 6%, increased critical damage by 3%. I agree with this. Outbreak is hopefully good. I believe Outbreak is a lightweight. It might be adaptive, but I think it's a lightweight, if I remember correctly. And even if it's not, if it's an adaptive, either way it's getting a buff. Increased body shot damage by 5%, increased critical damage by 2%. So either way it's getting a buff. And a really nice buff. And Outbreak might be meta, especially after this Craft Boy put Headseeker on it. Ah! I'm telling you now. I might not get my Lawrence back. Bungie might never buff my Lawrence again. But they gave me something even better. My Outbreak is back, baby! Woo! Let's go. Increase base damage by 2% for rapid fire scout rifles? No. Please, no. These damn things are annoying. Please, no. Shotguns, precision. Corrected a rounding issue that was causing precision shotguns to require 1 extra pellet to kill max resilience guardians. See, I knew I wasn't tripping, dude. I swear I wasn't tripping when I was using precision, dude. I swear Matador was feeling weird, and I swear whatever the other one was called is feeling weird. And I knew something was off, dude. I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. It's slight difference, but you could tell. That slight difference at certain ranges, you could see where it should be killing, and it wasn't. It was slightly not killing, and you're like, how? Because it needed an extra fucking pellet. That one pellet that always likes to fly off on its own because it doesn't want to follow the group. Fuck that bitch. Now you're not going to be the problem, motherfucker. Now it might actually be useful again. Exotics, Whisper the Worm obviously is coming back and will be craftable. I'm actually excited for that too. I mean, I don't really use it much for damage. Never really did, even in the meta of it. I used linear. I was a linear god. I will always be a linear omega. I love my linears. But yeah. From this is good though. Increased total ammunition from 18 to 24 plus 4 reserve mods. Reserves add, I believe, like 2 or 3 for the first one, and then 1 for the extra, or 2 for the extra, something like that. So 20. What is that? Probably like 26. Not sorry, like 27, 28 probably. If they can get up to 30, that'd be crazy. But I don't think it'll go that far. I think it'll be like 26. I think 26, 27 probably. Maybe 28 if we're lucky. 29 at the most. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, 1,000 voices. Hallelujah, this thing's getting a buff. Increased total ammunition from 7 to 11 before reserve mods. Hallelujah. I wish they'd increase the mag by 1 too. I want the mag to be increased by 1 again, but that's just my opinion on it. But I'm glad it's finally getting buffed with ammo reserves, because that was its biggest problem. It had the damage, but did not have the reserves. Its reserves was trash. Quicksilver has been dominant as fuck, so it's increasing the shots to trigger rockets by 50%, so it means a lot more shots before you hit the rockets. Reduce grenade area effect damage versus commands by 37.5%. Just area of effect, so if you shoot an ad directly, it doesn't affect the ad next to it as easily. Kind of sad, but whatever. Last word, increasing base damage for 6%, so it can 3-tap. That's not really that surprising. I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me none. A last word's supposed to 3-tap. It pisses me off sometimes, but as a whole, it's not that broken of a gun. It's not that good of a gun, but it is also that good. It's in between. It's actually probably one of the most balanced weapons ever, and I know that sounds weird, because I was thinking about it the other day. It's actually pretty damn balanced, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but its range requires you to be point-blank range, practically. Like, there's a little bit of forgiveness for range, don't get me wrong, but mostly point-blank range. Like, you have to be within shotgun range to get an optimal TTK, and even if you miss one headshot, and you can still kill really quick. So I'm kind of okay with that. It's going to be a bit annoying, because people are going to probably use it day one when it comes back, just because they want to try it out, but that's okay. Forerunner inadvertently received the primary ammo sidearm critical damage bonus. We'll fix that issue and increase its base damage to compensate. Increase base damage by 6%. So, I don't know what this means for Forerunner. Does that mean Forerunner is no longer going to be a 3-tap? It's going to be a 4-tap like it was? Or is it still going to be a 3-tap? It's just not going to be a ridiculous amount of a 3-tap, where you can actually 2-tap with it if you have the right damage increases. And yes, that's possible. Mind you, it is very, very rare, and obviously requires certain resilience, but you can 2-tap with Forerunner. It was possible. Does this mean they're not going to allow you to do it anymore, and the 6% damage increases so it can still 3-tap, but it can't 2-tap? Because if it can still 2-tap, I'd be pissed. Just saying. They talk about the perks they changed, so Recluse's perk, Master of Arms, got reduced from 20% to 15%. It's not much of a decrease, but it is enough to feel it, and I personally agree with that. I feel like it probably should be, I think, more like 17.5%. I know that seems like a weird number, but that way it's better than, like, Vorpal, or, well, no, not Vorpal. Well, Frenzy. Sorry, Frenzy. It's better than Frenzy, but it is not so broken where it's doing more damage than everything else too. That's just my opinion. I feel like they should have done more like that, but that's okay. I still think 15 is okay. Magnificent Howl's getting changed for Luna's Howl. I'm excited for. I really want an F though, personally. An F's better by 1,000%. Kind of want it better, but you know, it's okay. They made it where the number of precision final blows before reloading affects the total rounds granted with increased range of damage. Precision final blows while Magnificent Howl is active extended the effect for additional rounds. Basically, kill somebody, reload your gun, you get 1 round. Because you kill one person. You kill 2 people, reload, you get 2 rounds. You shoot them both, you get an extra bullet because you got the thing. So you get 1 extra bullet of damage, I guess. That's kind of cool, but yeah, whatever. I don't know, we'll see in practice. It really depends on what it is for practice. We'll see how good it is. Micro Missile for Mountaintop got turned into Intrinsic, so they can put on other weapons later down the road, which is kind of cool, but I prefer to just stay on Mountaintop personally. It's kind of what made Mountaintop unique, because now it kind of doesn't make it unique. Now it just kind of makes it another grenade launcher. So I kind of feel disappointed by that, I'm not going to lie. But Bungie for you. Now you can actually rocket jump, which is kind of cool. There's other games with that, so if you know what that is, you shoot the rocket at the ground and you don't damage yourself much and you yeet the fuck up. If they put sticky nades on this, and you could time it really well, potentially, eager edge skating with Shatter Diver well skating, if you put the missile behind you and you're next to it and it yeets you forward, you could, if you timed it really well, maybe gain more speed. Maybe. You just have to have really good timing. It also depends on if they put sticky nades on. If they don't, then it's pointless. But if they do, potential's there. Potential's there. Putting it out there right now. But yeah. They may do less damage in PvP, so it won't one tap you anymore. It's also getting the PvE damage bonus for other ones, so yeah. Increased reload speed, which is cool. They fixed the Slammer Swords glitch with the permeability, whatever it's called. Crucible only changes. Flinch has been reduced on all primary weapons across the board by 15%, hence why I was bitching about the bows. Fucking bows. They're literally sniper rifles. Just require 2 shots. The fuck, Bungie. Sunshot, they made it, fixed it because it was having issues, so it actually can 3-tap now. Wishender was doing too much damage with its exits, so they reduced its base damage. Corrected some weapons getting incorrect ammo amounts from the meter rewards and crates. Look, I hate the meter, but it's better than the crates. Because the crates, why not just spawn in with the crates? I don't understand. Like, if it's a mode that goes on for a while, like the zone mode, yeah, crates is fine, I guess. Because they spawn up and you can get them randomly. Cool, okay, whatever. So it's primary gun and special. But when it's the beginning of a trials round, it's stupid. Because why not just spawn with special? Why the fuck are we doing that? Spawn with special like you should be, or just give it the fucking meter. Just keep with the meter. I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing. The crates are exactly the same thing. Anyone that sees that differently is a fucking moron. I'm sorry, but you're a fucking moron. Seriously. Just spawn with ammo at that point. I love you. No hate to anyone. I'm not really hating. I'm just saying. Stop and think. You spawn in with 2 ammo. You have 2 fucking bricks you can buy from on the wall. 2 ammo. Same fucking thing. Just spawn in the 2. It's that simple, Bungie. That's how you counter supers with specials. Just the best way to do it. It's the only way to do it practically. Unless they're a bot. They didn't use other ways. But yeah. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Strand fragments, they're reducing it from 200 to 100 for each. Fuck you, Bungie. Why did you do this when it was farmable? That's all I'm saying. That pisses me off. I'm also happy because it makes it a lot easier in case my shit gets deleted again. Or I decide if I want to do a thing. But still, 100's a lot. So yeah. New light tutorial skip and new light kit. So you can skip it. As you can see here, you can skip the new light campaign. I think it's kind of dumb. I feel like they should make the campaign better. That way it's actually worth a shit. Because it kind of sucks. But, you know, whatever. Just what I'm saying. So they have these new light kits, which are actually kind of cool. They have 2 legendary weapons, 1 exotic weapon, 4 rare armor pieces, a legendary class item, and subclass abilities such as aspects and fragments. Obviously, if you've already got all the aspects and fragments abilities, you'd think this is useless. Potentially, though, you can get a free God Roll armor set from this, depending on if Bungie is nice and gives you good rolls for PvP or PvE. So I'm kind of excited for this. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You can only do 1 per character, so 1 Titan, 1 Warlock, and 1 Hunter. You can pick either of these as it sees here. You can pick Voidwalker, Daybreaker, Stormcaller, but you can only pick one of them. You also get a quest, which gives you an exotic armor piece when you complete the quest, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, new light experience wallpapers. Kind of cool. Individuals, that's them together at the top here, and then they're individuals, Hunter, Warlock, Titan. They look cool, I'll give it to you. The mobile ones, which are cool too. Updating the default chat experience, so they're making it where now you can chat with people easier. To auto joins chat services and stuff for the different game modes and stuff, which I think is cool. So yeah, for Fireteam, will put you in automatically. So yeah, makes it a little easier. I have it off personally because voice chat, nobody's ever in voice chat. So yeah, turn that off. Iron Banner returns. It says, if you don't know, get the Boar Grenade Launcher. It's insane. It's a god tier roll. It's got 2 really insane rolls for PvE. It has a PvP roll, I guess, kind of. Then Multi-Max the god roll for PvP. It's the best SMG for PvP right now, in my opinion. So yeah. Onslaught Legend Challenge. They talk about it. If you're one of the first 3 teams that complete all 50 waves on Legend difficulty, you'll receive this statue. I might try to talk Purple into doing it day 1, where we'll be the first 2-man team to do all 50 waves on Legend difficulty. And then Bungie, I feel like, has to give us something, because we're the first. Just saying. But yeah, I don't know how that will go. We'll see if I can talk Purple into it, because yeah. He doesn't have a lot of time, so we'll see, They'll announce the winners in next week's Twid, and we'll reach out to the winners shortly after Bungie.net. Challenge is available to players in the US and Canada. You can get your full details and rules on the eligibility page. Show us what you're made of, Guardians. Player report, blah, 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 all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And that's the whole Twib. It's nothing super special. That's everything for this week. Can't wait to see everyone dive into next week's update. Onslaught, the Brave Arsenal Weapons, I'm excited for. Reprise Exotic Missions, I'm excited for. Character recustomization, excited for. And the list goes on. Remember to pace yourself, take breaks as needed. And make sure to follow our Destiny 2 team accounts as well. Be monitoring the update and responding to questions and feedback. It should be a fun week. We'll be back next week with another Twid. In the meantime, be excellent to each other. And thanks for hanging out with us, Destiny 2 community team. I apologize for the me ranting about the guns and shit. This game pisses me off sometimes with the guns. But if you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. Are you excited for this update comes out soon? I'm excited. Hopefully, you are excited. Let me know what you think about these updates, these changes, and stuff. I do apologize for the rant. Y'all have a good day. We out. Adios.